Hi guys and welcome to my channel. I am coming out from my comfort zone. Let's sip some water on that first. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start things differently today. Let's do the brows first. I'm usually the face, the whole foundation thing first, and then I go into brows and eyes. But today we're going to switch things up a little bit, and we're just going to start with the eyes because I will be using a little bit of shimmer, and I will be using blues and silvers and browns, and I don't want anything to fall on my foundation. So I'm going to do my brows, and then I am also going to take that concealer and I'm just going to conceal all the darkness on my eyes. So my comfort zone, let's just talk about that a little bit, shall we? It's anything orange, red, golden. I think those colors look really good with my skin tone, and I've always loved how they make my eyes look, brighter, a little bit bigger, and I'm very comfortable using this. Blues, greens, purples, anything cool toned is not my cup of tea. Has not been yet, but you know what, who knows, by the end of this look maybe I like it. So that's what we're going to do. Be hopeful, fingers crossed. We're going to jump right into it. After the concealer, I've put the concealer on there. I'm just going to put a little bit of powder on my eyelids, and I just want that nice base for the colors that are going to come next. So I'm going to use the Chi Chi Freedom palette, and I'm going to use the blues, the silvers, the beautiful blue shimmers, all those colors that have usually scared me. So fingers crossed. I'm going to start with this bone shade, and that I'm going to place on my eyelid. So I'm going to go in with this blue color, and I'm going to take it on a tapered pencil brush, and I'm just going to place that product on my crease area. I have hooded eyes, so I'm just going to place that product a little bit on the crease and a little bit above the crease. So somehow this color has looked a little bit purple on camera, but it was a blue. Anyways, a purple or a blue or a green is something that I usually don't work with, so it's all good. Right now we're taking a pencil brush, and this has a very tapered nice end to it, and I'm just going to build the intensity of the color. Right now it does not look neat, it doesn't have to, because we're going to be blending it with another shade. Now I'm going to take this brown shade, and I'm going to start blending that with the blue, and as I do, I blend, and you'll see that the transition is going to start looking smooth. Now this look is going to look crazy until it's finished, so hang on. We're just going to make it work. After wiping it with a wet wipe, I'm just going to take a True Blend concealer from CoverGirl, and I've cut my crease. I'm looking down as I do it. I'm also taking a very thin brush, and I'm just going to intensify that blue that I can see on the top, because I don't want that to get lost in the whole look. So now I'm going to take the NYX Steam palette, and I'm just going to use this beautiful silver, and I'm just going to place it on the inner corner of my eyes. I love how this silver eyeshadow looks on my eyes. I'm taking a purplish shimmer from my Chi Chi palette, and I'm just going to place it on the outer ends of my eyes. There is a considerable amount of fallout from this eyeshadow, so thankfully we've got the eye tapes on. We've also not put our foundation first, so that is important. So if you're doing a very high intensity kind of a look, I would suggest that you don't use a foundation first. Try and concentrate on the eyes. I'm also taking this black shade. I'm just going to use a flat end brush. I'm just going to put it on just like an eyeliner. Time to peel those tapes and clean our eyes just to get a beautiful look. I'm going to use a mascara to just get those lashes worked up. the forces are on, we're going to move into face, and I'm going to first use my color correcting concealer. This one I love. This is from Thin Lizzy. My favorite foundation these days is the Maybelline Dream Cover Foundation. So I'm just going to use that to prep my skin, to make my skin look good. It's a full coverage foundation. There is a review of the same on my channel, so please go and check that out if you're interested. My favorite tool to apply the foundation is the wet sponge. I really like it. I've not been a fan of the brushes, the foundation brushes, but the wet sponge for a foundation is like my favorite thing to do. So now I'm going to use the CoverGirl concealer, the True Blend concealer. There is a review of the same on my channel, so please watch that if you want to know how this concealer performs on the normal to dry skin. And I'm just going to be very careful around that eyeliner, and I'm just going to blend that product in. So I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution baking powder. I'm just going to place it under my eyes where I've placed the concealer. I'm also going to use the same to chisel a little bit of my cheekbones, make them look like beautiful. Now while that baking is happening, I'm taking that same blue color that I used on my eyelids, and I'm just going to place it on my waterline just to make this look a little bit completed. I'm going in with the Himalaya Kajal, and I'm just going to place that on my waterline now. Dusting off that bake is so satisfying. I'm going to use the Essence mascara and then finally go in with my City bronzer. I love this bronzer on an everyday basis. For my blush, I'm going to go in with the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette, one of my favorite go-to blush palettes. It's very travel friendly too. For my highlight, I'm going to go into my favorite. It's used, I've loved it, so the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold, and I'm just going to highlight my face with the same. But because the eyes are so bold, I'm just going to use an Essence lip gloss, and here we are. It's the final look. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked my journey of coming out of my comfort zone too. It's important to push yourself, I feel, beyond what is comfortable, beyond what is known to you, because how else would you learn? So today I leave you with this thought. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Move into the direction of your dreams. All the best for that. Until next time, goodbye.